Eddie, why'd they build all those pyramids? Chapter 29, December 28, 2099 AD. Release. The landing was a series of jolts, bounce, bumps, and grinds, but eventually the plane came to a halt rather close to the edge of the water. The plane had landed on a massive floating ice field. As the pilot turned the plane around and headed it back up the ice, they both noticed a huge mother polar bear with her two cubs watching them intently. They did not seem to appreciate the disturbance as the plane taxied away from them toward the center of the ice sheet. Submarine's supposed to surface right up there. She pointed to a small raised peak of ice. Good, Captain. When it surfaces, pull up alongside and I'll get out and take care of the business. Shouldn't take long, Captain, he said as she eased the plane to a stop. Sir, mind if I ask who you're meeting? The pilot asked. Not at all. I'm meeting an old friend. His name is Luke. Her hands turned clammy as she realized for the first time what was to happen here. Just then they both heard a loud pop. In front of them, the massive superstructure of the submarine began its slow, steady climb through the ice. It finally reached its apogee, and both pilots could see the number 101-313-07 printed in white letters on the side of the superstructure. Only the pilot was surprised to see the United States flag depicted under the numbers. She pressed a switch, and the cockpit canopy slowly began to open. The co-pilot unbuckled his belt, removed his helmet, set it on the seat, and climbed down the ladder of the plane. He put first one foot and then the other onto the ice. He lost his balance, but grabbed the ladder and steadied himself. Some things about being in human form he did not like. He used careful baby steps to walk the 30 yards to the submarine. He then climbed up the ladder some 60 feet to the top of the superstructure and knocked on the steel hatch 4 times. It slowly cracked open, and he peered in. A rugged face peered back at him. Captain Jules, he said. Welcome aboard, sir, the submarine captain said, saluting. Thank you, Captain, he said. At your service, sir. Care to freshen up a bit before you meet the passenger, sir? The captain asked. No, I better not, but thanks. The captain crawled back down the ladder to the control room, and he followed him down. When he got his feet on the floor, he stomped his feet to get off some of the snow. His eyes then surveyed the control room of the submarine. It was cramped, to say the least, and filled with instrument gauges. There were 4 crewmen stationed at various positions in the small room. Now all stood at attention. He turned and looked at each one carefully. At ease, gentlemen, he said, turning back to the captain. Thank you, sir, the captain said. It is an honor to have you aboard, sir. The visitor just smiled. Sir, the passengers right this way. He pointed toward the aft of the submarine. Thank you, Captain. I shan't be long. The visitor stepped through the door and gingerly walked down the hallway. He noted the musty air, but didn't say anything to the captain. Here we are, sir, the passengers' quarters, the captain said. He then opened the steel door and extended his right hand.